Welcome to Maroon Talk, the podcast, and I think discussions where we talk everything and anything about the UP Fighting Maroons. Today, we battled LaSalle on the first round of UAAP Seasons 86. We got the win, guys. Very, very close match. It went into a nail-biting last few seconds, and on the last possession of LaSalle, we were able to defend well, and it ended up with the score. What was the score again?
67-64.
67-64. A lot of people having tension headaches at the end of that match, but in the end, the UP got the win. A very, very good win for us. A statement win. We remain spotless in the record, at least for season 86. And this will be a great confidence-building win heading to the last match of the first round against Ateneo this Sunday. So guys,
ang hirap naman ng intro na nun.
Okay, hirap sundan. Okay na yun.
Monday, Alcantara, batch 2010, UP Diliman, 2011, UP Manila.
Lance Hira, batch 2015, UP Manila, 2017, UP Diliman.
hala, may ganun marker doon, yung UP Diliman, batch 2000?
Binulong.
Oh, 2000. At least it's in the year 2000. So at least I don't follow basketball back then, but now I started following volleyball, and then I moved over also and supporting all of the other teams in the UP Fighting Maroon. So guys, let's talk about this game.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how did we start this game, guys?
Okay, first five. Sinong first five natin? Jerry,
Yeah,
Harold,
Jerry.
Malik,
Aldous.
Aldous, and
J-
JB. Kamusta si Aldous, si Jerry? Very good start for Jerry. No?
Three field goals to start our scoring. Siya yung first 7 points ata. If you haven't nakamali. And that was huge. Kaso nga lang, towards nung gumit na yung first quarter, ayun, medyo bumagal tayo. Lalo sa defensive end as well.
Yeah. And all of our possessions, at least, offensively, all of our shots were contested. And unfortunately, they were very, very close. Everything was there, except the shot, or at least obviously the score or the point. I have a feeling that it's that ring, or that side of the court that is unlucky. But the good thing about the UP Fighting Maroons is we've been very, very consistent, at least on defense. And but they say defense wins the games usually. So despite them obviously pulling away maybe until 11 or 12, 13 at max, we're able to rein it in obviously with our own good defensive stops, a few steals, and we're able to move it closer at least a little bit. And we're showing signs obviously that we can create a defense patterns and offensive patterns obviously that can disrupt them. So a scary contest, obviously, especially at the beginning as they were pulling away score-wise.
Biggest lead for LaSalle was 12.
Tayo, 3. Ay, 3 ba?
11.
Ayun, yeah.
Di ba second quarter ba?
Tapos napako ulit. Third.
Ayan. Ano pa, sa first half, ano bang nakita natin?
Second quarter, grabe yung spark off the bench ni LeBron Francis. Not surprised. Lagi naman siyang ganun. And Francis is doing Francis things. And if I'm not mistaken, nung second quarter ba tayo humabol?
Oo.
Humabol tayo, natay natin din game. I think the end of the first quarter was 28-21. Yeah, 28-21 in favor of LaSalle. And that's when they reached yung biggest lead nila nung second quarter, but we were able to tie the game at 35. And unfortunately, after that, nag-12-1 run naman yung LaSalle.
Yeah.
So, we were pretty much back where we started when that happened.
Yeah, good on LaSalle also to actually create good plays despite not having their primary
undermanned LaSalle.
They don't have their primary point guard of Evan Nelly sitting out this particular game because of some injury. So good on them obviously, and UP needed to maybe several minutes to figure them out a little bit.
Yep.
And good thing obviously that at least with the coaching staff and also with the tools, the arrows in our quiver, we were able obviously to match a little bit and be able to pull in and make the lead a little bit smaller coming into the close of the second quarter.
Napansin ko lang din pala nung start, medyo off yung free throw shooting natin, no?
Di na nagulat.
Oo, naalala ko lang yung sinabi ni buong game.
Buong game, 11 for 21 if I'm not mistaken.
Tingnan natin. Tama ba?
50% lang yung natin. Tama.
Free throw. 8?
11 for 21, tama.
Dito pala.
Yeah, we went 11 for 21 from the free throw line and 10 missed free throws. 10 missed free throws. Imagine mo, given we won by 3 points lang. If we made at least 5 more of those, hindi kakaba-kaba yung laro.
Correct. Lalo na.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
mamaya natin pag-usapan ng mga...
that's definitely a point of improvement on our end.
For sure.
Room for improvement pala.
Naalala ko lang sinabi na rin ko ni Enzo sa isang episode na okay lang to kasi medyo start pa lang ng season pero kung crucial games, tapos ganito pa rin.
Pag lasal na yung kalaban mo, which honestly is the only threat to our regaining the championship. We have to step up. We have to play our best, better than your best in games like these. So, second quarter, wala pa.
Anong quarter ba yung, well, happy ako for Mark Belmonte?
Yung third yun.
Third pa. O sige, mamaya.
Yeah, third quarter na ba tayo?
Di pa. Ano pa bang mga ni-notes ko dito? Well, napansin ko lang ng first half, maraming times din na-libre si CJ. Medyo pinipilit.
Yeah, if actually may stat sa stat sheet ng UAAP na ngayon ko lang napansin. If you look at the second to the last stat sa babang table, uncontested field goals. I had no idea na that's something you track. Pero if you look at it, LaSalle went 4 for 4 sa uncontested field goals, wide open field goals. Samantala tayo, wala tayong na-shoot, I mean, even attempted, wala tayong na-attempt na wide open shot. First time ko ma-encounter yun, so I'm not really confident in speaking about it, but this goes to show na it's either we weren't taking those easy shots, which understandable din naman because we're a team that likes to look for the best shot rather than a good shot. And at the same time, LaSalle 4 out of 4, come on. Na may bantay. Na walang bantay. That's 8 points din yun. 8 points din yun.
Shots. Yung gusto ko sabihin, yun nga, nung first half, ang daming times na pinipilit sa loob eh. Tapos andun syempre yung height ng LaSalle. Nandiyan sila.
Yeah, LaSalle's a big team.
Oo, matangkad sila.
Especially nung sinabay nila si Bright at si Phillips.
Ayun, so...
Yung Kiambao pa na literally third big man on the court who moves like a guard. So talagang LaSalle's definitely a force to be reckoned with. And we saw that today. Especially in the first half.
So, fortunately, yun nga, sabi nga ni Kuya Mark, na-adjust naman by second half na yung defense played a big part sa third quarter.
Moving over to the third quarter, interesting move but what I mean by interesting is you don't see it too often pero I understood why. Coach Gold had us defend LaSalle with the zone. Not sure if 2-3 ba yun or 2-3-2. Pero at least in my opinion, tinake advantage natin yung fact na wala yung best ball handler ng LaSalle in Evan. And yeah, they had other possible point guards pero yung binabat ata ngayon ay si David. Pero ayun, Franyo, kamukha ni Franyo yun. Pero yeah, like syempre compared to Evan, missing your best ball handler, talagang mahihirapan ka to attack a zone defense na kitang-kita natin lalo when they had 3 big men on the court and 2 guards na hindi naman talagang 2-point guard in my opinion. So that really helped us and we were able to limit LaSalle to 3 points.
21-3 third quarter.
And if pansin niyo yung previous games ng LaSalle, Evan gets a lot of assists and that's from attacking the basket and kicking it out open man or making a drop pass to the big man in the slot. And I guess personally, I think that's yun yung naging turning point natin. Took advantage of their the absence of a 2-point guard and from then on parang sobrang bawas na yung doubt ko na mananalo tayo.
And very good talaga sa defense kasi tingnan mo na-limit nila to 14 points lang si Kevin. Usually nasa 20.
Kevin was their best player today in my opinion.
Phillips.
Other than Mike. Siyempre Mike with all his rebounds talagang Pero Kevin was the one who the offense came from for me lang.
Wala lang si Waki.
I invoke my right.
Okay. What else? Ano pa ba? Ayan nga, sinabi ko kanina si Mark Belmonte. Happy ako na
breakout game kahit 5 points lang ata.
Aba, 5 minutes lang pala siya.
Yeah, but that was in the third quarter if I'm not mistaken.
Oo.
He had huge rebounds, a steal even.
Naka 3 points pa.
Oh, and alam mo, I like yung isa rin palang was really good about UP today. No, wala kang makikitang naka-head down na player. Now, yeah, we made a lot of mistakes. If you look at turnovers,
14.
Okay, 14. That's a lot. Pero sa 14 turnovers na yun, walang nag-head down sa atin. And
Totoo yan.
that's huge, like applying sports psychology. Talagang think positive in the game, positive things will happen.
Totoo yan, kasi naalala ko lang yung isang na-block kay Sean Alter. Right after nun, di ba Kuya Martin? Si Sean, parang nagkaroon pa siya, pinag-usapan natin. Yan, nagkaroon pa siya ng motivation na bumawi.
Yeah, and kita-kita mo rin kay, I have two special mentions regarding yung bawi. Kay Mark, I had a couple of sorry misses na layups, pero bumawi siya on defense, and he made a 3, made a layup as well, huge layup. Tama ba? 5 points lang siya. Yun lang yung points niya, di ba?
Mark Belmonte?
Yeah.
7.
7, oh yan. Those 2 points na hindi ko nakita. Pero yeah, and another one was Rayland na sa dying seconds ng fourth. He had a crucial turnover and we were only up 1 by then, I think. And yeah, that was huge na bumawi siya na he didn't let it get to his head. He made those 2 huge free throws.
Also, effort. Grabe effort from Aldous. Yung last.
Yeah, if yan, I'm sure lahat tayo nanood, nakita natin yung play na yun. But hindi lahat, sila Ate Case di ata nakita. Charot, sabi Ate Case. Pero if you look at that specific play, I think that was coming off of timeout by LaSalle, and si David was able to drive to the basket and he faked Malik out. And normally, if you think about it, wala na yung best, yung tallest taga disturb ng shots natin. If he was wide open, pero if you look at panoorin niyo lang si Aldous sa possession na yun. He recognized what happened. He saw na nag-commit si Malik sa ball fake ni David, and he sprinted to get that block, and literally tinalon niya. Feeling ko nakahiga yun nung sinabaw siya. Tinalon niya lahat ng talon niya. And very as in, like this morning I was watching a video about Rudy Gobert, an NBA player. He's a really good defender at 7 feet. Tapos yung strength niya is the way he's aware of what's happening sa 4 other players na he's not guarding, and Aldous really showed that in that very play. And that was sa diba? Under 4 minutes left. Kaya that was huge momentum wise din. You saw sa face ni Aldous kasi doon niya nakaharap sa amin.
Oo.
You could see sa face niya na yeah, I'm him. That was I'm him moment niya. I'm him moment ni Aldous, definitely. And sabi ko kay Bea, Aldous, mag-retire ka na. Okay na yun. Highlight mo na yun. Okay na.
Yung block ni Aldous. Ano pang mga good points natin aside from the rebound? May nakita ka bang improvement sa ball movement?
Yeah, yan nga. Wala tayong tinake na uncontested shot. Na may contested. Given naman na may contested shot. Pero sa uncontested, alam mo halatang ayaw nilang i-take yung open, which could be hit or miss din naman. Pero today it worked out. Mostly it worked out.
Any other remarkable well, first time bang hindi nakadunk ni Francis Lopez?
Pero naglalakad sa ere eh.
Kaya nga, gabi.
Yung
Lumulutang siya.
sabi ko niliyap niya na. Tumingin siya. Uy, may
Naghanap
open.
pa ng papasahan.
Oh, di ba?
Nasaan yung mga papasahan?
Hindi, sabi ko nga, nakita tumalo siya. Ay, sabi ko, layap na to. Nag-cellphone muna ako. Uy, pinasa niya pa? Huh?
Grabe, time.
Oo, grabe talaga si Francis eh. Talagang he's a freak, athletically. He's an athletic freak. I say that in a good way. We're just really blessed to have a player like Francis on our team, and one who plays with the IQ and effort of Francis. Na may transition from that, going back to the point natin about the effort ng players. We had 2 huge steals sa fourth quarter. First one,
Ano yan?
yung steal ni Francis, tapos steal ni nauna yung steal ni I think these 2 steals happened after yung block ni Aldous. Francis had a huge steal na if pansinin nyo rin, LaSalle was doing this motion na the ball would end up in the corner. So doon sila attack. There was this very play in the fourth quarter, late in the fourth quarter na sobrang basang-basa ni Francis yun na. Even before yung big man ng LaSalle initiated the pass, Francis was already ready to catch the ball and steal it. Tapos kita mong aware din siya sa kung gaano kalaki yung steal na yun, kasi pagka-steal niya,
Ay, oo. Grabe yun.
yeah, that
Si Aldous ba to?
Francis. Oh, that one, and siyempre yung last play.
Points natin? Mark Nonoy? Sure.
Well, di naman tayo FIBA ref, so
Okay.
sino ba tayo
Sige.
para magsalita? But yeah, there were very questionable I don't know what the rule is pagdating sa pag-review ng play, but if I'm not mistaken, please correct me if I'm wrong. Pero if you're going to review a play, it has to be a play that you called. A call made by the referee. That's what you review. If I call goaltending, I don't review for a foul. That's what I know. Pagkaalam ko. Sa NBA, ganun. I don't know if it works din sa FIBA or sa UAAP. Pero as far as I'm concerned, I didn't really appreciate the reviews that they made. Na ni-review nila yung parang what the fans wanted, if you think about it. Like, yun nga. For example, na lang yung sportsman like kay JJ. I didn't see any malice on there was contact na parang ganun lang. Nagdaplis lang yung paa nila. Pero when they were playing the replay, I saw no malice on JJ's end.
Ang sportsman
Even on Nonoy's end.
Oo, pang nagtawanan na nga lang sila.
Yeah, kita mo
pa-inbound na
nag-appear na lang sila I think they were both aware na that was a weird call.
Sorry, I'm currently working as I am.
Sibag naman.
But I do agree. I think they are indeed playing for the audience. There were some controversy about previous matches in the UAAP. I'm not sure if there's a particular rule in the UAAP that they are allowing this now. I guess it's because they don't want some of the matches to be decided also after it has been concluded, because they really don't want also to the sanctity, I guess, of the game to be questioned after, if in any case there will be replays. Given that we do have the benefit of replays, it's being done in other sports, they're looking to maximize just to make sure, obviously, that in the end the right call maybe has been made. But yeah, I agree. Obviously, if there's a rule that indeed if there was a call, for example, there was a whistle, then that's the only time that we should do a review. I think it should be upheld. Otherwise, they should be very, very clear in the rules. But we'll see.
Good point to rin
Yeah.
But pero honestly, rin, mahirap din na dinidecide din laro sa whistle. Yung basketball ba kayo nagpituhan na lang sana?
Yeah, it's very disruptive actually. So, I mean,
it was a beautiful game without the whistles.
Yeah,
Pero ang daming reviews na yun nga.
correct.
Not saying na mali sila, pero questionable on mine.
At the end of the day, obviously, even if it was very, very heated, even if, for example, there might be calls here and there that I mean, the teams, the coaches, they come together and do a handshake.
Yes.
So if they handshake on it, that's it. So everybody needs to move on. And even if there is indeed noise, for example, in social media about how things got
Ganun
wrong,
talaga.
in the end, the players, the teams, they've already moved on.
Yeah.
And it's just the fans, actually. That's just some
Saka
fans.
ano naman din talaga, like, dami ni whistle, pero ano magagawa natin?
Yeah.
Paramihan to ng points eh. Mas
Yeah.
marami tayo na score. Yun na yun.
At the end of the day,
Next
we need
game.
to
Next
just
game na.
to make sure that the teams are very, really good, and we do not get into a position that your games are being decided by one or two balls,
Yes.
right? You just really need to just build a good offense and defense so that you just have enough chances to score and have chances also to prevent the other teams from scoring. And if you make a certain degree of margin of error or distance, then your game shouldn't be decided by just one or two balls.
Well said, Kumar.
Any other notable incidents with players before we
Yeah.
Ano?
go to the final play?
Yeah. Did you guys mention Mark Belmonte already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ilang 10 beses na siguro. Pero go lang, feel free.
Yeah.
Mark
Yeah,
deserves every
good
deserves
job, Mark
praise.
Belmonte, obviously, for stepping out of the shadows
Yes.
of some of our teammates. You've shown a little bit of glimpse about your defensive rebounding as well, and then showing as well, obviously, that and reminding LaSalle that you are one player to be guarded.
Correct.
So it opened up the door a little bit about it.
Ano ba?
So expound lang sa point ni Kuya Mark. And kanina pa natin kinakwento si Mark. And again, our depth, defense syempre given up. Defense wins games. Pero ayun, as in every other game we played today in the season, yung depth talaga natin yung nagpakita na nandun. You say, if pansin mo, hindi first unit yung
Yeah.
yung nagpapahabol, nagpalamang, hindi first unit. Even sa, di ba, sa final seconds, hindi yun yung pinaka core 5 natin. I mean, I feel I'm doing injustice to a lot of players by saying na may core 5 eh. Because everybody's capable of being a core 5. Member of that
Correct.
quote-unquote core 5.
Tsaka imagine, iba-iba halos yung best player aside from games ni Malik, no? Jerry Abadiano, today from injury. Iba na naman yung
Ano talaga, sa intangibles talaga, everybody's contributing.
Correct.
Like, we have to face it din naman. More times than not, even sa pro leagues, sa stats nakabase yung player of the game. When, in fact, we gotta look at it, basketball sa team game, everybody does their role. And that's the beauty of UP basketball now. Everybody knows the role. Wala kang makikitang nagdi-demand ng ball. I'm a screener, I'm gonna set screens all game. Yun yung definitely what we've developed over the years na we've recruited a lot of players who very selfless players.
Correct.
Na even yung mga highly recruited
napakalayo
players.
na sa ating
Like,
season 81.
Again, no prejudice to the players from
I like the trust that the coaching staff is giving our players. They're giving them confidence, valuable minutes. Despite us knowing, for example, how would a Pabs, for example, match up with the Mike, for example? How would the Sean match up, for example, with the Kevin Cambao when he becomes aggressive under the ring? And it shows obviously that with certain amount of discipline and certain degree of trust, I mean, these players are going to learn it. It's best obviously to make those mistakes now.
Tsaka, young team natin, sobrang young team natin. Si CJ lang ata yung graduate.
Yeah.
So,
and the good thing about this, you can really see, I mean, talent-wise, Lasalle's equal depth actually, and equal talent. Discipline talaga, and ayaw magpatalo ng mga boys.
yeah, down 12, it's easy to give up.
Yeah, and they've proven it time and time again. Even on the previous season where we don't have this depth, they already have that mentality.
First time din ata natin ito na like, most of the game, double digits.
Oh.
Yeah.
Usually, kung lamang man kalaban, close game pa rin.
Yeah, correct.
It would have been easy to give up on UP this game.
Yeah, I think that FEU game actually helped us a little bit.
Correct.
Wake up call.
Yeah, wake up call when things were not working for certain players, like CJ, for example. Offensively, he was not really very on during that game. We need to adjust. We need to pull in, for example, and make calls about where we're going to get our scores and where we're going to make our points. And good enough, obviously, that the coaching staff was able to recognize that and make an adjustment as quickly. And that's good, because some coaching staff or some teams probably would not have the talent to actually do some adjustments. The thing is that we do. So we are, we have that luxury actually to manage those switches and changes.
Unfortunate na lang talaga na not everybody gets to play as many minutes.
Correct.
At least like yung USD game.
Yeah.
Well, decided game. So, you'd expect to see the pinaka-benchwarmers natin getting minutes.
Yeah,
Pero,
going back to Mark, parang they really put Mark in and say, hey guys, do you remember me from the Phil Oil?
Correct. Ang ating pre-season. Tapos, okay. What else? Ano?
Should we go to the last play?
Yes, last play.
okay, last 30 seconds. Tara, last 30 seconds.
Raylan. Start tayo Raylan.
Yeah, they denied our favorite point guard in JD
JD.
Calbulan. The man, the myth, the legend, the champion bringer. Hindi ko sinasabing siya lang, pero he won. JD's a guy you trust at the end of the game. No matter how bad he plays the whole game, even if he scores negative points, you give him the ball at the end. Pero in this game, Mark Nonoy denied the ball sa
Yun ang
inbound.
nangyari sa inbound.
Napunta kay Raylan. Ayan.
Doon na steal.
I forgot sino buwabantay kay Raylan. Pero, si Mike. It was Mike. Mike off of a switch. Oh. Mike picked up Raylan. Tapos, I think JD, tama ba? JD signaled na, ikaw na.
Oo, bababa ni Raylan yung bola. Papasa niya sana kay JD.
Kita mo yung trust in everybody. And that's very valuable in a team of good players na you trust each other all the time. And Raylan, a rookie, someone na hindi nga pinapasok ish sa dulo. Except sa mga preseason games, siya yung Pero syempre, in a game like this, you'd expect. JD Malit na, automatic.
Yeah.
Pero ayan, JD was denied. Okay, Raylan, ikaw na. Fortunately, Mike Phillips, being the good defender he is, he got a stop at a pick kay Raylan out of bounds. The salbot.
Oo nga. Yung tumama sa dito niya.
Yeah.
Very, and yun yung tamang i-review. Good job kayo dun. I-review niyo yung play na yun. Tama. Yun lang. Joke.
What else?
Ayun, okay. Lasal ball. Ano pa nangyari doon? I forgot. I can't remember.
All throughout the
3-2?
game, I feel like part of what they studied is their offensive patterns on how eventually the balls are going to Kevin Campbell. And they have a read on it. I saw it at least twice during the game that they were closing out the lane where the ball is going to be passed to Kevin.
KK's favorite spot.
And who made the last pass? It was Mark Nonoy, Kevin. And it was a loud pass. Unfortunately, it was telegraphed.
CJ ang kumuha.
Yeah, it
Sino
wasn't
nag-iba?
high enough.
Wacky
Wacky Manuel.
Manuel.
Oy, in fairness kay Wacky Manuel, compared naman to
Eh,
other
played well,
seasons,
played well today.
yeah,
Okay, yung game niya
played
ngayon,
really well. Yeah.
Huge points off
Yeah.
the bench.
7 points.
At the end of the day, I think that win is attributed first and foremost to the coaching staff and also the will to win of the team and the players. And
You've got to give credit din, it's as a, like, I don't mean this in a bad way, pero for a layman, like a casual fan, it's, not everybody appreciates what happens behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Today, what worked for us was the scouting.
Start.
Kasi you rarely see steals na nakaabang na yung player. alam na natin yung
Nabasa na.
Oh, I mean, syempre, we could have been lucky na, dito yan, abang ako, pasakto. Pero at the end of the day, may scouting teams ang kada team. Meron
Nanonood talaga sila.
coaches who specialize. Yun lang ginagawa nila. They're gonna watch other games and tell you
Observe
how
patterns.
they play. That was definitely huge for us this game.
Naalala ko lang, Kuya Mark, nung halftime pinag-usapan natin, nabanggit mo, lumalabas yung youth nung team natin, tapos mas seasoned na yung lineup ng Lasal.
yeah, correct. We'll see, for example, some of these people like David, for example. David might be a rookie for this particular season, but he has been with the LaSalle team for at least 3 years already. And it's the first time that he got lined up, so he knows the system already.
First one din.
And he was, so these people have been playing for the longest time. I guess it's going to be interesting to see how the dynamic will change eventually when they get to the second round and Nelly is available. For example, how they will be playing us with a legit point guard, a scorer as well. How
Like I said kanina, if I were Coach Topics, I would, if Evan was available. Kahit pinag-jersey ko na sana si Evan.
Yeah.
Evan, inbound ka lang.
Oh yeah.
Kasi you know how smart Evan Nelly is as a player.
Yeah.
From his San Beda days pa lang. Kita mong sobrang galing niyang player. Well, lang talaga. Medyo, I think he's still adjusting sa UAAP.
Yeah.
Pero, ayun. Like legit, kung pwede lang sana eh.
Yeah.
Jersey ka na kahit ka lang, Air Force One, okay lang
Yeah.
yan. Pasok ka, ikaw inbound, babato mo lang, 3 seconds lang. Pero, ayun.
Yeah.
Fortunately, hindi siya available. Again,
Yeah.
not pointing at one very specific possession that
Yeah.
won us the game or lost the game, pero that was very crucial.
Yeah. Can we say that we were just lucky on this particular game? We'll say that we make our own luck.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, we get into those positions that we'll be able to win, and it takes a lot of team dynamics, a lot of chemistry, hard work off court. Like what I said also in a discussion that I had with some friends, I mean, you don't build skills during the game itself. Those things are being done during training behind the season. If you don't have this game, if you don't have these skills coming into a season, it's going to be very difficult to develop it during the season. So kudos to the team, obviously, to creating game plans around the skills that they have developed, and good also on the team doing some hard work. All of these people, all of these players have aches and pains that we're bringing in. These are very, very closely contested games, very, very physical as you can see. And I mean, the pressure obviously also is coming to them. They barely can hear themselves in the court. And running back and forth as it is physically is already very, very tiring, exhausting. But the pressure is adding. I mean, their heart rate is really, really elevated. And when the going gets tough, the tough gets going, as they say. It really pays that we do have these seasoned players like CJ, for example, JD in the court, who knows how to play and how to stabilize the team in these crucial moments. So kudos to the leaders of the team that we have as well. That's one thing that has been very, very important, I think, in these very, very close matches. Something that has been lacking for some of the other teams that we have played in was clear leaders. And I appreciate, obviously, the leadership of people like CJ and also JD in the team, especially in these crucial moments.
Yeah, very good point ni Kuya Mark na yung sa leaders talaga natin na even kahit nga actually yung mga bata natin.
Yeah.
Do you see na they're ready for the big stage?
Yep.
Like, syempre may lapses pa rin na if you compare them to yung mga mas veteran sa team natin. Kita mo mas kumpiyansa sila, mas composed pagdating
Yung pagbasa
sa
ng play.
reading plays and all. But yeah, we have a great set of veterans, the old guys if I may. The old guys on the team who pag very stagnant na ng team natin, just give them the ball, sila na bahala muna until we get that rhythm back again as a team. We have a great set of guys who are capable. Again, gone are the days actually na ito 3 points held Lasal to 3 points in a quarter.
Yeah.
Tayo yung dati.
Yeah.
Tayo yung dati. Pero yeah, again, gone are the days and what better time to be a UP fan?
Correct.
Kahit yung mga bandwagon, sige na, okay lang. Okay lang, tama yung team na sinusupport mo.
6-0. Looking forward to our last game to round 1 on Sunday versus Ateneo. It's going to be at 4 p.m. Separate tickets as well. And everything is actually on separate tickets. So this is our last test. Despite Ateneo not having the best record, they still have a very, very capable coach, and they do have capable teams. This team is a team that beat LaSalle, despite them
A comeback.
comeback wins, despite them being undermanned. So Coach Tab has the chance of reviewing 6 games already of the UP Fighting Maroon.
Ateneo also showed poise nung FU game.
Yeah,
They're
correct.
up by 10 to 15. Nahabol ng FU, went into OT.
Yeah.
Ay, hindi pala FU. Please cut. Well, basta may game na hinabol sila pero they were able to win.
Yeah. And I'm sure the boys will be riding a wave of confidence now. Our team, our boys, obviously. LaSalle was indeed probably the most difficult test. Most of the pundits are saying that we match up really, really well. And we've actually crossed that particular hurdle. So, hope is, obviously, they keep the focus in. Obviously, celebrate tonight. Tomorrow, back to work. And see for us to get that 7-0 on Sunday.
Okay. That's it for today. Harap na.
Back to you, Phil. Or si Enzo.
Oo, sino man. Pakita naman kayo.
Yes. Kain muna kami.
Miss na namin
UP
kayo.
Fight.
Missed you today, Phil.
Everybody, UP Fight.
Kapag yung mga
Pagod ba? Sure. On to the next one.